Hello, hello everyone. I hope you are doing very well today. Are you having a spooky day? Spooky season is here. So excited. Okay, so you're on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. This is a project share for Beebeecraft. Okay. So last week, I shared off an unboxing. Okay. All the products that I got for free is through a program, a YouTube program that Beebeecraft has. Okay. They also have an admin program as well. But if you have over 100 subscribers, you can be eligible for this YouTube program as well. If you qualify, then you get to pick out some free products. They will send them to you, and you have to make one unboxing video, and then you have to make 2 project shares using the products. Okay, so altogether you got to post 3 videos. I was like, okay, I post videos every single week. That's easy peasy to me. I can do that, right? And if there's any products that you like that I have shown off here, I will have all the products linked down below this video in the description box. And if you go purchase any, use my coupon code so you can get 10% off your entire purchase, guys. So it's Toni10. It's a capital T, O-N-I, and then 10. Toni10 to get 10% off, okay? Alright, so today's project share, I was using these, I call them bubblegum beads. But people use them to make pens and stuff. Well, I went a different route with them. Okay. Sorry, but they're quite big. Okay. And this bunch had a bunch of fall colors in it, even had some fall charms in it that I used as well. And now that I've started filming, I've got a sunbeam coming in. So, sorry about that, guys. When I pushed play, there was no sunbeam. So, all the products that I have received from them, I used in this video, I will have links for, okay? Alright, so for the project share, because it's fall colored, I made tassels out of them. And so this one has a little word, fall, and one of the charms that was in that bag. Okay. And then one of those big bubblegum beads. Trying to get out of the sunbeam here. And then I put some beads at the top and put a little. So this one I've made so it can go on a junk journal. Okay. And it's just a tassel, all fluffiness, right? And then I did another one where you can hang it on your wall or on your doorknob. See, I've got this one. So here's this one. There's one of those beads, those bubblegum beads. And put some gold thread on there. There's one of those charms that was in that bag. And there's these beads right here are some beads that I got in a previous haul from them. I think about 3 or 4 months ago. So I'll try to link those too, but I just put a little bit right there. And the word for this one is autumn. You see? That yellow gets all washed out. There is an A right there. we go. And that's using a darker orange and like a, is that like a maroon? But you can see the different oranges there. So that is very cute. I love how that one turned out. I think that one's my favorite one between the two fall ones. And then I was thinking, okay, there's red in here. I can make a Christmas one too. Or winter solstice / Yule. So this one I also put, because this one might go on my doorknob to the art room. Okay. But I did the Christmas colors. This green is more like a Grinch green. So I put a star on there. Star charm. I put the Yule word, and then there's a broom because we celebrate Yule in this house. So there's that one. And the word beads I got from Dollar Tree. So those are the 3 that I made off camera, and I'm going to make one on camera, but I'm going to do a Samhain, or if you celebrate Halloween, Halloween themed one, I guess. And because these are all fall colors, I could, for Halloween or Samhain, I could go with these orange, or I'm going to go with this clear crackle bead. So let's put these up there. And so what, if you want to make one of these, what you're going to need is some of this embroidery thread, and I use 2 whole ones to make. Because I like the tassels to look very full and chunky. So you're going to need some embroidery thread, one of these bubblegum beads, and this is the one I'm using. Focus. Let's see, can I get really close? Look at that. This is so cool. Kind of reminds me of like a crystal ball. So you need a bubblegum bead. If you want words, then some kind of word beads. A charm. So this is one of the charms that came out of that fall kit. Another bead charm, which are using those beads I got from them. So I'm using that. And I might add a few extra little beads on there. We'll see about that. I even got some seed beads over here. This is from Dollar Tree. So, and you might need some like jump rings, which they have all these came from them as well. Okay, so to start, let's put all these back over here so they don't roll off the table on me. Okay, so you just start pulling this stuff off here. Make sure they're evenly together. Okay, and we're going to take, let's see, I want my string black. We're going to take a little bit of this black off first. Let's see, I think that might be enough. So let me measure it for you. I'm taking off probably just a little over 12. Oops, that's 12. 13, 14, 15. So I'm taking off about 15 inches, if anyone's curious. Okay. So just make sure that's all together now. And we're going to find the middle to the string that we just cut off. Okay. And now we're going to fold these in half and try to find the middle so they're evenly when you fold them. So here's my middle right there. Okay. I'm going to take our middle out on this one and just kind of just tie it here. Okay. There we go. Tie it nice and good there. I feel like two ties, maybe 3 is good. There we go. So it's going to look like this now. Now we want to fold it back down. Okay. Now you can either for this next step you can use thread or some more embroidery floss. Don't cut this part off though, you're going to need that. So for this part I'm going to use this gold on this one. I'm using some gold thread. And you want it tight, but not so tight that you break your string when you're trying to wrap it. Okay. I'm just going to wrap it right at the top, right there. Okay. Try not to get all tangled up like I am. And just keep wrapping and wrapping. See, I look like that. Okay. And then when you feel like it's wrapped enough, then you can tie it off. I give it a good 2 to 3 ties. I feel like that's good right there. Come on. My fingers don't want to work lately. Okay. Like that's not. So what kind of amazing things are you guys making lately? Do share. I like to know what's going on. Okay. Is that tied good? Now you can leave your thread going down if you want that pop of gold. I did not do that with these when I used the gold on them, but I think I might do it with this one. Actually, something's telling me to tie it one more time. Okay, now I can tie it. Cut it off. Okay, so now we've got our tassel, and now we're going to cut these ends. Here. Just like that. Alright, so they all should be cut now. So, I kind of just take the ends of my scissors and just kind of brush it through a little bit. If you don't want to do that, you can just like mess it up, get it all messy. Then, when they're all all mixed in with each other. Then you can kind of, and then brush your fingers through and see if you got all the loops cut. Alright. Okay, I think I did that. And then, if you want to, you can check to see if you want to cut that even or not. Just a little bit. There we go. Just to give it that nice clean look. If you like the messy look, then that's fine. But there we go. I think that looks good. So now we're going to start putting some beads on. Now I'm going to try, we're going to thread our beads through here. And some of the beads I'm using, the holes are a little bit smaller to try to get those through. And here's a trick. So some of that thread that we just cut off, we're going to use. Okay. So here's a piece I was using yesterday. You're going to kind of wrap it around the top here. Okay. So it looks like that. And this thin stuff is what you're going to thread through the beads. I've had no problem threading this stuff through the big beads, but these tiny ones, you kind of need to do this. And then just kind of push it through a little. Give it a little tug, and it goes all the way through. There's our first bead. Okay, now I gotta fix this because I messed it up. Come on. Sorry if I'm taking forever. Okay, so now we're going to thread another one. I really wanted some purple. I'm going to thread this one on. And these purple beads came from that purple set that I just got from them too. I'm going to do something really cool with those purple beads, but I'll be making another video on those. Okay, here's a big bubblegum bead. Here's that one. And the purple. And then our last purple one. And you just pull that through. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And then you just want to tie it off at the top here. As tight as you can get it. If your fingers work better than mine, then you probably don't have a problem doing that. Okay. And I just tied one knot there, and that bead's not going to go back up. So I think one's good, but I always like to do two just to be safe. wide as you can on there. There we go. And then this one, I think you could either make a little loop there and put a lobster claw on it, or you can keep it long. I'm going to keep this one long because I think I might want to hang this one up, either on my door. So I'm just going to put a little knot there, maybe two. Okay, the top of that one looked all messy. There we go. Now I have a loop. Okay. So now we're going to add our charms. And then you just kind of figure out what direction you want your tassel, because you pick a front and that's where your charms are going to go. Okay, so we've got our word, little charms here. Okay, so you're going to need 3 little loops and 1 medium-sized loop. So out of this container I got from them, I'm going to take 3 out of this, and either 1 here or 1 there, depending on what size I want. I think maybe one of these. That's going to be my medium-sized one. Okay. I use one of these little rings to open up the loops. And then I just use one of these pliers. Open it up, and I put one on each one of these and close it back up. And then I'll put them all on one big one. I put this little loop on each one before I put it on the big one, just so they move around easier when they're on their own little loop, so they don't feel stiff. Make sure you get them closed up good. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing the little loop here, and then I don't close it all the way, and they tend to fall off on me. So just double check your work. Okay. Now, I'll put them all on one big loop. Actually, I kind of want the words in the middle, so I'll put these in the words in the middle. And then here's the tricky part. You got to make sure that your charm faces frontward, because you don't want it backwards once you get it put on. And then you carefully just thread this through a couple strands. Without snagging it, hopefully. Just a couple. And then close it up. Double check your work. And then the entrance to that is there. You can just hide it back in there. There we go. So that one is done. Cute, huh? And there's our word. Charm. So that is my project share. Excuse me. That is my project share for those. So which one did you like the most? The fall, the autumn, the Yule, or Samhain, or Samhain. And that's using the bubblegum beads in the charms that came in with the beads. So let me see if I can squeeze it in there. So I think I might, if I use these beads again, I'll probably film another video, because there's a long wall hanging type bead project that I wanted to use these in as well, so I might show those off again. I don't know. We'll see. I have 2 other videos to do with all the products I just got from them, so we'll see. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you like the bubblegum beads, I will have the link to these down below. And if you have a YouTube channel and you're over 100 subscribers, please go check out this. I mean, free products, and all you have to do is make videos. Sharing is caring. If you like my channel and my content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. And thank you. Have a good day.